Hey guys, this is Eli over here at Pack and Paddle with Jackson Kayak. I'm going to talk to you about the Coosa FD, Jackson's new pedal kayak that they are coming out with soon. This is our demo model. We do have the demo model in, and you can try it out any Saturday that you want. Just call ahead and let us know. But we're going to run through the boat real quick. We're going to start here at the bow. Right here they have the new hatch on it. So you open it up, you have interior storage if you are doing like overnight trips or something like that, or just want to have a small ice chest or something like that up in the front. Easy to put it there. The latches, they just go over like that. Really easy to access while you're on the water. Up here they've integrated the rod tip protectors into the boat. So instead of how they used to be where it was an attachment that was either bungeed or bolted onto the boat, now it's actually inside the boat itself, which is pretty cool. Now the meat of the boat, which is the actual drive system, this is what makes it different than any other Jackson Kayak, obviously. The flex drive. And the idea with the flex drive is that it's a propeller driven drive. You use it just like a bicycle, just like that. But what's different about it is that if you are moving along in the water and you hit something under the water, it's going to go up into the hull itself, and you don't have to worry about hitting or breaking something on the boat or anything like that. So we'll go under the hull real quick and show what the actual flex drive looks like. It's basically the shape of a dagger board, and it's got this 3-blade prop on the end. If you hit something under the water, it retracts on itself. And this is the shallow water position, and if you hit something even shallower than that, it pops it back up all the way up into the hull. And then when you go back up on top, if you do have a situation where it does that, you can always take this lever and that brings it back down. If you're fishing in a grass situation, it will attract grass just like any other propeller will. But if that is the case, you can pop it on up like this. The propeller comes up, it's exposed right here. You can open up that little hatch, free it of any grass that it might have on it, and then bring it back down just using the lever right there. Moving on, the seat is the new ergo seat, is what Jackson calls this one. It's a little bit more ergonomic. The back of it is a little bit more ergonomically shaped, so just a little bit better lumbar support already built into the seat. It is a high-low seating position too, so you have these 2 pins here. Lift up on the front of it, and then drop it down like that to put it in the low position, and you just put the pins back. And it's a trimmable seat as well, so you can undo the ram screws right here, and then move it back and forth on these gear tracks right here. And then just tighten it back down when you get to that point. Now another part that's unique about this boat as opposed to the other Jackson Kayaks is because it has a propeller drive, it has a rudder on the back. So the steering is linear right here. I'll show it on this side. Instead of it being a handle that rotates left and right, it goes forward and back. So moving it this way, the boat's going to turn one way. Moving it this way, it goes the other way. And it is on both sides of the kayak as well. So no matter what you're doing up top, you can always reach down with one hand and adjust the steering.
Nice.
And then bringing it back to the very back of the boat, you do have a small tank well area back here. Great for a hatch, or not a hatch, I'm sorry, a crate, a milk crate. And then also you can put an AO cooler or something like that back here as well to hold your fish or whatever you might be doing. You also have a couple of rod holders right here. These 4 screws are for the ram rod holders if you want to put those on here at the same time. Rear hatch, just a small hatch to get into the boat. I guess if you're doing some camping or something like that, this is a great place to store items. The main thing that this houses is the rudder system on the tail end of it. So instead of it being cables, it's rods. If you wanted to, take one side off, for instance, you just undo this side, take the rod out, and then you have steering on one side of the boat. And then that's pretty much how it works. Is it's just like that. And then underneath the boat right here is the actual rudder, which is an enclosed piece. So instead of it just being a a 2-dimensional rudder like a lot of other brands are doing, this one is actually enclosed. It's rotomolded just like the kayak is. And if we take it off, you can kind of see exactly what I'm talking about right there. So when you turn it, it's immediately catching surface area, and that the boat, because of that, the boat turns very, very easily. So, and putting it back on is just as simple as putting it up like that and putting the pin back in. And the last thing to mention about the kayak is that it is set up for a micro power pole.
Right. That's the mount right there, huh?
That's the mount right there.
Nice.
And
You
anyway,
see the rudder travel a little bit. Can you
Yeah,
just push
absolutely.
the rudder up and down? It's got a good amount of travel there, left and right.
that, and then the fact that the boat has a lot of rocker on it. So if it were sitting flat on the ground and you wanted to rock the bow to stern, there would be some movement there, and that helps the boat turn a little bit easier as well.
All right.
So the boat retails for $29.99. We have the demo here, and you can come check it out whenever you want to. So thanks.